Open your CapCut, click on create project. At this point you import your video, your stock videos and the audio. So let's get the audio first. Click on import, locate the audio. So this is the audio we'll be using, that is the message. You can click on this plus icon and it comes to the editing section here. So you now have to bring in your video clips, that is the stock video clips. Click on import, locate where the video clips are. So these are my video clips. I will bring them into here. I'll click on this plus icon to add them. You can click here to increase and see more. Okay, so in this case your stock video has to get to the end of the audio clip. It has to get to the end, so you need to bring in more stock videos. So for example, let's use this for example. I'll be adding more of this. I will just add more of this. But in your own case, you need to bring in more stock videos. That is why you need to have as many as possible so that your video can be lengthy. So after bringing in the stock videos, let's assume that this is where the audio ended. Okay, so I'm going to split this and I will delete it. So let's assume that this is where the audio ended. In your own case, you play the audio.
Submit yourself to prayer.
Two things are involved here. Make sure you remove every intro. You play
Submit
it,
yourself.
remove every intro and remove every background music. Remember, the aim is to make our videos as unique as possible. So we need to remove every intro. We are going to add our own intro. We are using someone else's video, so we need to remove the intro and remove the background music, and we are going to add our own. So you just play the video, because some videos you'll be downloading will have intro and outro. So just play it where you get to where the intro ended. For example, if the intro ended somewhere here, you tap on the audio clip, click on split and delete the part of the intro. Then if the outro started from here and ended here, you just tap on it and click on split and delete the part of the outro. Make sure you remove the outro and the intro of any video you are trying to use the audio. And another thing is, you need to remove the background sound. To remove the background sound, you click on the audio clip, then you scroll down, you click on this, you click keep vocal. Once you select keep vocal, it's going to remove every background music and keep only the voice. But to do this, you need to have internet connection. So I'm going to do this quickly. So I'm going to tap on this. You will observe that this has a background sound.
Your voice is known in the realm of the spirit. As you
Can you see that it has a background sound? So you tap on it, come down, click on isolate, click on keep vocal. This is just to remove every background sound and keep the voice, because we are going to use our own background sound. The aim is to make this as original as possible. So it's isolating the voice. Once it's done, you'll be notified and you stop seeing this here. You can see this is 19%. So you will see that it's going to show applied, voice isolation applied. And if you don't see it, you will see that it has stopped reading. It means it is successful. Okay, even if you apply it again, it will not read because it is successful. Now you play.
Not that present, demons are hearing too.
Now you can see that the background sound has disappeared. After you remove the outro and the intro, you remove the background sound as well. Then the next thing we're going to do is to increase the speed of this audio. So you just come back to basic, scroll up, click on speed, then we're going to increase it to 1.2 or 1.3. It should not exceed 1.3. If it is too fast at 1.3, then you keep it at 1.2. So 1.2 the average, and you play and see how fast it is.
Before men, you are not pretending. One shot.
Okay, so 1.2 is fine. Now you can see that once you shrink your video to 1.2, it's going to shrink the length as well. So you delete the part of the stock video that is out of the audio length. You delete it. You can right click and delete, or you use the delete key in your keyboard. Now we have removed the background sound. We have also removed the intro and outro. So we have also increased the audio speed. So the next thing we're going to do is to add our own background sound or music. You click on import and bring in your own background sounds. I'll bring it in. So this is it. Then you make sure that it gets to the end of the audio clip. Okay, if the audio clip is still much, you just need to keep duplicating. And how do you do that? You just bring it here, bring it to the end of the clip. Okay, for example, then you add another one from here. You add another one. This is if the main audio is longer. Alright, or you can as well copy, click on Ctrl+C and bring your cursor to the end of the background music and paste. This is to duplicate it. So make sure that your background music, the volume is low. You bring down the volume. You can go to basic and you bring down the volume from here. Okay, the volume should not be louder than the main audio. Okay, so this is where the audio stops. I'm going to select and split. So we have our background music, we have the main audio, we have our stock videos. The next thing we're going to do is we are going to add like and subscribe. And like using text like and subscribe. And to do that, I'll bring my cursor here and I'll click on text. I'll click on add text. I'm going to add like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. You can reduce the size. One thing you need to do is that you need to play around these two and understand it better. So you can use here to reduce the size, or you can drag the notes here to reduce it. Then I'm going to, you can select any of these preset styles here, then go to animation. I normally like adding animation and I go to loop. If you are using animation for text, especially like and subscribe, go to loop, then use pause. Got pause here.
When others are snoring, for God's sake,
You increase the
for sake of your
speed, make it slow.
When others are snoring,
Then
for God's sake.
you can reduce it. You can bring it anywhere, maybe at the top or at the center. Okay, so somewhere here is okay. Then I'll add another text. Then you can stretch this text to the end of the video and to the beginning as well. So I'm going to add another text, and the text is going to be the name of our channel. So you go to text, you click on add text, you add your channel name. You can increase the size, select any preset of your choice, then you can bring it anywhere in the video. For our channel name, there is no need to add loop. Just keep it static. Don't add loop. Okay, so you bring it to the end. In case you don't want to use text as like and subscribe, you can come over to stickers, or click on text template. While working with CapCut, it's important to have internet connection, because some of the things you'll be using here will require internet connection. So under stickers, you can check out, you are likely to find subscribe, like, subscribe. Can you see something like this? So you click on this download and it will be downloaded.
Submit yourself to prayer.
You now add. Now look at it here. You can reduce it and add it anywhere you want. So in this case, if you are using this text template, you don't need to stretch it. It does not loop.
Submit yourself to prayer. If you are a man of,
all you need to do is, this is the length. Okay, all you need to do is that you can copy it, bring your cursor anywhere else, paste it, just like that. It does not stretch and continue looping like text. Alright, remember, all we are doing is to make our video look unique. Then the next thing we are going to do is to add our intro and outro. But for this video purpose, we are going to use anyone here. So let's go to import, click on import, and import your video intro and outro. So I'm going to use one of my video intros and outro, even though it's not related to this kind of channel, but for tutorial purposes. So this is an outro, and this is an intro. So let me click open. So for the outro, I will drag it and bring it to the end of the video. Now for the intro, I will bring my cursor to the beginning of the video, and I can either drag it or I'll click on this plus icon. Can you see? So now at this point, once you add an intro, make sure you drag the main audio. Every other thing will shift, but the audio will not shift. So you need to drag it to the beginning of the stock video. Okay, you also drag your background sound to the beginning of the stock video. We are using this as an example of intro. Okay, now we have added our intro and our outro. The last thing we are going to do to make our video look unique is we are going to add the picture of the speaker. We're going to add it somewhere here. Depending on the preacher's video you are using, you need to download his picture. Quickly, I'm using Apostle Selman's video here, for example. So just search for Apostle Selman. Okay, look at it, and you click on images. Let's use this for example. Then you download, you right click, download the image. You come to your CapCut, open your CapCut. So click on import, locate the file. So this is the image. I'll click open. So at this point, I'll click add. So I don't want this to be here. I want it to be within the clip. So I will bring it here, and I will bring my cursor here, and we need to remove the background. So you tap on it, click on remove BJ, click on auto remover, allow it some time. You can see it has removed the background. Then you can reduce it and bring it somewhere here. Okay, you can add animation to it if you want. So then the next thing is that you're going to stretch this to the end of the video, but it should not enter the intro and outro. Okay, so you can see that we now have this video ready. So we have done the editing. At this point, you need to export your file, and to do that, you simply click on export. If you have used any Pro feature here, it's not going to export until you upgrade your account into a Pro. So I've logged into my Pro account. Let's go back to export. Remember, you can add this as many places as you want. You can copy, Ctrl+C, bring your cursor to anywhere you want it to appear and paste it. You can rename your file here, or while you're about to export, you'll see that it did not ask us to join Pro anymore. You rename your file, then you can leave this resolution and you click on export. Here it's going to show export instead of join Pro, because it has dictated that a Pro account has been logged in here, even though it's still showing that we have 2 Pro benefits. But you can now export your video. This video will be exported into your device, then you can now upload it to YouTube. Once you click on export, it's going to export. So this is how to use CapCut in editing your videos. You can watch this video 2 or 3 times to master it. Okay, feel free to ask questions and I will put you through. At the same time, feel free to play around this app so that you will master the app. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can create gospel messages like this on YouTube and monetize it. When you go to YouTube, you will see different gospel channels promoting and posting different ministers and pastors' messages on YouTube, just like this.
Oh, may God help you believe this thing I'm teaching.
Look at this other one.
Implications to build on out of that experience.
So these are different gospel messages, and in this video I'll be showing you how to create it. There are different ways you can create it, but I'm going to show you a pattern that you can use to create this kind of messages. So there are different formats and different ways you can create this kind of gospel messages of other pastors. One of the things you need to understand is that there is no particular method. Okay, when you observe this video now, you can see that his editing is different from the editing of this person.
In the name of Jesus Christ.
So by the time you check different channels too, you'll find out that all of them do not have the same editing pattern. But the major thing is that they are all creating gospel messages and uploading them on YouTube. So I'm going to be showing you how to do that practically. But before we do that, this is an overview of how to do it. You simply locate a particular man of God or preacher that you want to use his or her messages, and you listen through and cut out the important sections and post it. But before you post it, you need to make some editing. You can either post the video as it is, adding some effects, some captions, background music, or you can just remove the video completely using the audio and creating a different background for the video. So there are different ways, but the end point is recreating gospel messages and posting them on YouTube. And by the time you get to the monetization requirements, your video will stand a higher chance to get monetized as long as you make it unique. So right away, let's go into the practical, and I'll show you one of the ways I use in recreating gospel contents. So once you come to your YouTube, you search for a particular minister's prayer. Let's say prayer by Apostle Joshua Selman. So it's going to bring out different prayers, and we're going to work with some of them. So let's use this. For example, let's make use of this. I'm going to right click it. So once you locate the prayer you want to make use of, you copy it, you copy
the YouTube URL, come to this website, go to YouTube to MP3 because we want to download it as audio. So we're going to paste the URL here. We click download. We're going to allow it to load. So this is the link. You will now click on download. Once you click on download, we'll select audio format. You can select this one here or this one. So for this tutorial purpose, I'm going to select the lowest, but you can work with this particular one, the middle one. So let's download. Okay, this site only downloads 10 minutes long. Let's look for another site. So we can use this site to download as MP3, or you can use this particular one to download as MP3. So I've entered the link. I will click on the drop down, then I'll select this one, click on get link. So you allow it to download or convert to MP3. You click on download, you click get link. So it's going to download. So our file is downloading. After the video has downloaded as MP3, then we'll now go ahead to edit the video. For us to create videos on YouTube, we need to have stock videos, and one of the best places to download stock video is Canva. So we're going to use Canva to download our stock videos. The reason is because most of Canva videos are not repeatedly used on YouTube, so YouTube will not easily detect that the videos has been used by other brands before. And since you want to download stock videos from Canva, we must not necessarily download a stock video that has to do with what the preacher is saying. We can just download random stock videos. So, but since it's a gospel YouTube channel, you can download videos around Bible, videos around people praying, videos around people reading the Bible. You can download nature videos, you know. So you just need to download stock videos, not one. You need to download different stock videos. I have over 200 stock videos in my laptop. Now the essence of this stock video is for creating YouTube videos. You interchange them. Maybe this video will begin with a particular stock video. In another one, you use a different one to start it. So the essence of having many stock videos is for interchanging, so that all your videos will not have the same pattern. Download stock videos from CapCut. There are other stock video websites, but we'll use CapCut. You simply go to CapCut, click on create design. When you click on create design, just select video. So you come to elements, then let's search for a stock video. Let's just search for prayer. Let's say prayer. Go to video. We are going to see different videos on prayer. So you select one, you drag it to the end, make sure it covers this white space. Then you open another tab or another space, get another prayer video. You open another one. So this is what you're going to do. You need to get as many stock videos as possible. Get as many, download as many as you can. Don't just download 10, at least nothing less than 100 to 200 stock videos on different aspects: prayer, Bible, church, worship, and all those stuff, because we are dealing with more of gospel content. So, but for this tutorial, let's just assume that this is our stock video. These are the ones we are going to use. So to download them, once you are done gathering all your stock videos, as many as you can, you click on share, you come to download. Okay, before you download, okay, some of these stock videos have sound. So before you download, you need to remove the sound. And to do that, you just need to select a video, click on audio, and click on mute. So you need to mute the sound of the video. Tap somewhere here. Once you click on this audio, you click volume of all pages. Make sure you mute it. So all the pages, the number of videos you have entered here will be muted. So to download, just click on share, click on download. Now at this point, click download pages as separate files. If you don't click this, all the videos will be combined as one video. But if you click this, they are going to download as separate files so that you can interchange them. Alright, you can bring down the quality to this or this. Alright, it should not be more than 720 and it should not be less than 480 so that the size of it will not be so much. So make sure you get as many stock videos as possible. Then you click on download. So the video is downloading. It's going to download as a zip file because we are downloading different videos. We are downloading them as different videos. So let's wait for it to download.